What up, Bam? Keep forgetting today's feels like a Sunday or something.
Well, that's because nobody works today.
So
So buttons.
so
Yeah.
what a day. You do anything special today?
No, I did dishes.
No, that's special because you hardly ever do those.
Yeah, I hate fucking doing dishes. Jesus Christ, I've done enough dishes the past fucking week to last a lifetime. Over it.
Hey, Paul. Janelle, is that how you say that? Rachel, Jujubee, Julie's in the house. Oh my goodness.
I
You
didn't
guys
log
over
in
there
this
watching.
time, so I can't see anybody's names or comments or anything. I'm kind of like a guest right now. I can't even send somebody to hell if I wanted to. Though I've only done it once.
Apparently, I got me a new stalker.
I know. I heard. I watched. I seen. I
Hey,
conquered.
Paul, did you see any of this?
Little fucking Vanessa. That fucking cheap ass tramp.
Good evening, everyone. So, our little Miss Thang.
Bang. With the nasty snatch.
She was saying that this was going to be her last live.
Yeah. Do we really believe that?
I know. And everybody's like, yeah, right. And then 8 hours later, I think she ended the live and then went on again to pat herself on the back that she went live for 8 hours. You know, something that nobody's ever going to break. I don't know who'd want to break that.
I mean, can you really sit there for 8 fucking hours in your car in Texas, no doubt, in this fucking humidity and this heat?
It's only 95 degrees outside.
You know. And you know, things are sweating. You know, your legs are getting sweaty. Your ass is getting nasty. Your taco's starting to droop. And then you're proud that you went live for 8 hours. Oh, and what'd you fucking talk about? Not a goddamn thing. Instead, you started talking about me. I watched you. You talked about me, girl. You did.
Talk about swamp ass. Talk about swamp ass.
You love me. She loves me.
No. She loves me, all right? She loves me.
She loves me.
So, yes, she was in rare form today. I don't know what her...
Sticky Snatch was talking about.
And then someone pointed out, nobody thinks she got up to use the bathroom or anything for like 7 or 8 hours.
She didn't. She probably just let it loose right there in her car. Like she was sitting on a bucket.
Depends.
Maybe. Some people are into that diaper shit.
Or just very dehydrated, maybe? I don't know. I can't explain that one.
I don't know. Well, she is a nasty hoe. I mean, the donkey used her last night. She was in that donkey show last night.
Let's just show some of this because,
okay.
Even Ultimate Deception had to break away and then come back to her, which is fine because the first 5 hours, unless I missed something, she didn't really refer to us until this segment we're going to watch right here.
Mm-hmm.
So, hang on.
So buttons. Where's it at?
Nope. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, go Stars. Unbelievable. I love that. Lilia, Julie, Jennifer, The Bomb, Nikki, Punky. Is she still alive? Are you guys watching her over there still? Yeah, she okay. Let's just play. Should I just play? Let's just hit play.
And he knew that the world would never know. Like, because it'll come out in every which way, right? I mean, obviously, if I'm in a campaign, then I'm going to put my news anchor's voice on, and it's completely different. But you can tell that his mask falls off every so often, and you can see when his mask falls off.
I don't know what she was talking about right here.
It's obvious.
I think that's a metaphor for when her taco flashed the world.
Mm-hmm. You can tell. Mm-hmm. And no matter how grotesque he would like to say,
your taco is
watching something that's grotesque. No matter how much of a train wreck you want to say that I am, that's your excuse so that your girlfriend or your wife won't get mad at how much you are obsessed with me. That you can tell that it's like a jealous kind of, I also want to put hands on you, like I want to be handsy with you obsession.
Bon Jovi, I want to lay hands on you.
I can tell.
So she's saying that I want to get handsy with her.
Oh, you do?
That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying.
Lay your hands on her.
And she can tell. She says she can tell.
Of course she can. Of course she can.
Let me hear a little more.
Because I've been in that. I've been in that energy.
Ugh. I've been in that energy. I've been in that energy where where somebody's interested that I think is disgusting, got no interest, and they just keep on and keep on. You know, in Spanish you say "me da asco." Me da asco. You know what that means?
No.
It's like it gives me a disgusting feeling.
No.
Like,
look at her. Oh my god. You know what? I gotta cover this up because she's looking at my hairs right here in my chest.
Yeah, like she's so prim and proper. Okay, fucking Prudence.
Right.
Oh my god, how dare you?
Energies. It's more than obsession. It's more than obsession. It's more than obsession. It's, in other words, he can lie all he wants, but I know that if I were to be left in a room alone with that man, and he knew that the world would never know if he were to do anything to me, he would do something to me.
Are you hearing this?
Whatever it is,
face and fart?
He would do it.
I mean, I might sit on your face and say, "Hey, bitch, guess my weight."
Whether it is abusive, whether it's anything.
Do you understand what she's insinuating?
Yeah, she thinks that you want to
be left in a room alone with that man, and he knew that the world would never know if he were to do anything to me, he would do something to me.
Sure.
Whatever it is, he would do it.
Mm-hmm.
He would do it. He would not leave me untouched. Whether it is,
it would take every ounce of energy I had not to touch you. Jesus Christ! I mean, God, you're just so fucking gorgeous, and the perfect body, and oh my God, Vanessa, you are the perfect specimen of a human fucking being. Not.
This is a sign of desperation.
It's a sign of something.
That's what this is. Because, Bam, I wouldn't fuck her with your dick. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't give you my dick to fuck her.
I wouldn't.
I'd be like, I'm sorry, my dick is broke. Leave it the fuck alone. It has the Peyronie's disease. I just injected it with the medication. It's not good for 6 weeks. Leave it alone.
Oh, God, don't talk about injecting that. Don't even want to think about that.
Bentcarrot.com, people. Bentcarrot.com, if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Talk about saying some shit against people that I would want to RAPE or even worse,
Grape ape.
her.
Grape ape.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with her?
Okay, I mean, WoW covers a lot, but it doesn't cover this. I mean, the audacity that this slut, this whore, this person has to insinuate that she's God's gift to humankind and everybody wants to touch her and have sex with her. I mean, give me a fucking break. I mean, if you were to go to a donkey show and this woman tried to straddle a donkey to get it, the donkey would be like, no, not happening. Can't hear you. Did you mute yourself?
I'm claiming ignorance to a donkey show because I have no idea what that is, nor do I want to know.
Have you never seen a donkey show?
No.
It's interesting. Google it.
So
I'm sure it's there.
So what kind of piece of shit is going to insinuate that somebody wants to do things to her if they could get away with it? Somebody who's very desperate.
Narcissistic?
Yeah, you know what? Even that, we know we've been comparing her or exposing her as a narcissist. And sometimes she is. A lot of the time she is.
Yeah.
A lot of times she's falling short, like trying to be, or she doesn't even fit. It's like a narcissist is even, I wouldn't call a narcissist, oh, you're a Vanessa. I wouldn't say that to a narcissist because that's rude. So here, let's. I want to hear a little more. Let's hear a little more.
Yeah,
you're part of this too.
I know I am. I heard it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And she's looking like she's really scared. That's what I'm trying to say. If he was in the same room with me, biatch, I would never be in the same freaking room with you, in the same city with you, ever. Nobody in their right mind would be alone with you.
Turn and run.
Nobody would be alone with you. Right? Yeah, nobody would. For that very reason. Even Mr. Taylor said, fuck this shit. I'm getting out of here. No.
That's what I'm trying to say. And it's weird because people think it's cute. They think it's funny.
What's funny?
But I know it because I feel it. Because
of course you do.
The guy who passed the baton to him is like that too. He used to be like that.
Oh, so
and
Frank.
I don't know if he's still like that in private, but he made an entrance on my live video the other day, and it's the same vibes. It's the same. It's the exact same.
Yeah.
It's exact same.
Textbook definition of delusional.
All of them. The ladies that do it to me, you know good and well. I get that vibe too. If they were to have me in a room and they knew They could do whatever they wanted to do to me, and the world would never know. They would do anything they want to me of every nature.
Here comes the crocodile
No matter how
tears.
sick it is, that's what they would do to me. No matter how sick it is, no, whatever it is. And it's true. They'll never admit it, but that's what it is.
I'm glad you jumped to that conclusion, Vanessa.
You're so smart, Vanessa.
That just shows how fucking ignorant you really are.
And
so the part that's not in here, okay, there was this part. I have to address this. She tells her people that I messaged her apologizing to her.
Oh, you did?
That's what she says. Even when she messaged me that last time, you remember that? I posted that message.
I think I remember it. How many months ago was this?
It's the last month sometime, I think, or 2 months ago, whatever. The last time I messaged her was when I was with the other page, Real Politics. And it was in an effort to get her, to interview her on the show. Other than that, I have not messaged her at all, nor would I ever. Don't need to. She's saying that I message her behind my significant other's back.
Oh.
That's what she's insinuating.
Oh.
So just so everybody knows, not that I have to say this, because I truly believe y'all believe me, but that's a bullshit lie.
Bullshit.
Exactly. Where's my boy? Bullshit boy. Yeah.
Where's the bullshit kid?
So if you guys saw that part and you heard that, yeah, that is an absolute 1000% bullshit lie.
The obsession is so bad that they want to mask it from the people closest to them, because how else are you going to hide the obsession from the people closest to you? How else are you going to explain away how often you watch me? How else are you going to explain it?
If you only knew, Vanessa. If you only knew. How many videos of hers did we play earlier today?
I don't know, like 3.
3.
But did we play the whole video? No. Why? Because you're starting to become extremely fucking boring.
We skimmed through those quicker than I even remember. Why? Because like Pam said, you were freaking boring.
Jeez.
Nothing there. If there's no substance there, there's no substance there.
Yeah. Maybe put some mayonnaise on the taco or something. I don't know. I mean, make it fucking interesting for us.
Mayonnaise on the taco.
Well, the other sidekick,
Oh, this is me.
I could show you his messages to me.
Oh, you could. Please do.
It just the other day, and he literally is like, "Why did you block me?" I'm just something about I'm a realist.
Bam, did you message her?
Not to my knowledge.
I actually like you, the sidekick of that man.
Did you tell her that you liked her?
Well, I do like the woman. I mean, she's great entertainment.
I remember you saying that before, but did you message her directly and say that shit?
I honestly can't remember. I mean, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't remember. I don't know.
I never responded. What do you mean? Why did I block you? Right?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I did message
things
her.
About.
Yeah,
I did.
okay.
I did message the hoe.
Not that it matters.
Me.
I was trying to get her on blacklist so I could make more fun of her.
I figured as much.
You say the sickest things about me.
The sickest things.
You talk about my private parts.
Well, stop showing the fucking world.
Literally my private parts.
Well, you put them on display, so.
as if either one of you males have private parts that people wouldn't look at and be like, what's going on there?
Exactly.
And we don't show the fucking world our junk. So, yeah. I mean, you show the world your junk, we're going to talk about it.
If anybody shows their junk, you're going to get a reaction from people.
Yeah.
They're going to say, what's going on here? What is this?
You know, Vanessa, I have to say this. Thank God your taco is not one that looks like it just gave birth. Thank you, Jesus. Because otherwise there'd be vomit all over my fucking house.
You know, at least I imagine if one of us was going to show our junk, we would show it, not pretend that it's an accident or didn't realize that we showed it. We would just show it.
Yeah. But then again, I have a lot more couth than that. Oh, and that's how you say the word couth?
Couth, yep.
Couth.
Both of you, because it's not like both of you have washboard abs. And it's not
Bitch,
like
I'm doing a couple loads of laundry. Shut the fuck up.
I never claimed to have washboard abs.
Either. I'm just doing laundry right now.
And I would not go get surgery to make fake washboard abs either. If I really wanted to have them, I'd be over there doing, 200 sit-ups and crunches every day. That's how I would do it.
I don't have the lung capacity for all that.
Both of you.
Oh.
Both of you.
Oh.
For real. And you know it too. And that's because I'm saying it like with a straight face. You know it. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Girling.
And especially the other one especially has a hate towards me, and he can say all he wants that he doesn't hate me.
I don't.
He does, because I have a lot of friends that dress up as women, but they're men, right? But like they don't hate me.
I don't.
But they've warned me about people that are like them that will hate me, because even though I look like this right now, like they know, like you all have seen me, I can be very feminine.
And you look good when you do your shit.
And so
except when you're walking around barking like a fucking dog.
Women, and even though they say, oh, I used to do that a long time ago, no. You have an issue with somebody being more feminine than you.
Oh, did you hear that? Dr. Freud told me I have an issue.
And you probably have an issue that you can't.
Bam, are you jealous of Vanessa?
Fucking Dr. Goddamn Sigrid Freud. She nailed it on the goddamn head. God, I'm a fucking genius. Dr. Sigmund Freud, Albert Einstein, all rolled up in one right here, reincarnated in VST.
She's Nostra. I was going to try to make up a name.
You let yourself go so much that you can't even do that anymore.
Okay, stop right there.
And so
there's a reason I let myself go. Okay? My husband died, 4 years ago now? I turned into a raging fucking alcoholic. Then this fucking COVID hit. Shut the goddamn world down. What the fuck were we supposed to do? Oh, we'll sit at home. So now I'm even more depressed. I'm sitting at home because I can't go anywhere. Let's drink more. Let's eat this chocolate cake. Well, not chocolate cake, chocolate frosting, because I don't like chocolate cake. But, let's eat this, let's eat that. And it's like, yeah, I did let myself go and I put on 200 fucking pounds. It's called depression, you old fucking hoe. Like, you've never been depressed, and you ought to be depressed for losing your fucking kids. But no, you're too self-absorbed and go get new tits and a new ass and a new neck and a new waist instead of giving that money to your kids and taking care of them like you should. And I really hope that the judge rams that right up your fucking ass when next time you go to court, you old cunt. Oh, I said that word I don't like to say. Pardon me, ladies.
There it is.
I must
Broken
be
down
pissed in order to say that word.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't have to explain anything to anybody, but you broke it down exactly the way it had to be said.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Vanessa, because you smoke everything else.
And that's true, right? Right.
We've seen the video. Her and her crooked tits smoking out of a glass pipe.
So.
And they were naked tits too. They weren't covered. They were naked.
Yes, they were. It would be considered X-rated to show that. So
it would be.
The original video was cropped so that you couldn't see the goods.
Yeah. So, and once again, I'm on my phone, people. I'm actually in my bed. So if you're saying comments or anything, I cannot see any of them. So I apologize if I'm not interacting with you guys, because I can't see who's saying what, or I don't even know how many people are in here with us.
Yeah, I'll show the comments, Bam.
Oh. Well, truth hurts. I think Lizzo said that.
Man says I've seen a better booty on a cow than this buffalo butt. Ben!
That's a good one, Ben.
Yeah, exactly, right? You just read VT back to her. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. Okay, let's keep watching with some of this crap that she's in. Now she's live crying, now wishing she had a man to help change the oil in her car.
Oh, it makes you feel better to hate on somebody.
No.
And I'm an easy target because you all have created a space for everybody a safe space to come and hate on me.
We created a space.
Okay, so there she goes. She's turning the tables around again. Back it up. Okay, Vanessa, we didn't create you to go on live and talk about your children and talk about children family services taking your kids away while you're acting like a running amok in front of them. And Vanessa, you just continue to do you and act like you know fucking everything, Dr. Sigmund Freud, Albert Einstein. Because, one day it will come back and bite you in the ass. And I hope that alligator, well, you got enough ass that alligator's going to take a big old chunk of that ass. Just like me, girl. I got a big ass too. But, I don't show it like you do.
You know what? It's a good thing she didn't have any more kids, because they would have taken those away too.
Well, if she ever has any more kids, DCFS is going to be right there knocking on the door. Okay, you seen your child? Do you want to name it before we take it?
And the only reason she cried while watching that Mother movie was because she cried because of what somebody was doing to try to protect their kid.
Yeah.
Something she should have been doing.
That she doesn't have the capacity to do, mental or emotional.
No.
And it's really sad that she doesn't have that ability to care for her children. It's really sad. She's a
bullshit artist. She talks a lot of big shit, and she does zero.
Yeah.
Because you're a zero. That's why. Kind of stupid crap.
Y'all come over here because it's so safe to hate on her.
Did I just hear a cowbell?
Are we all gathered here now? Yeah.
Move over, Vanessa.
So we can degrade her? Yeah. Yeah. So we can tell you all that we're, we wouldn't be doing this if she just lived her life the way we want her to, okay? Okay? Okay, so let's let the hate begin. Okay?
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's like a fan going on in her car.
And I think the other one's just into everything. I think the other one's honestly just into everything.
Oh, now she's on me now. Okay.
That's why he does such try so hard to look normal. Like, I'm just gonna be the normal guy. I'll have people call in and say really nasty, ugly things about her. As long as it's not me and I look like the normal guy. And then next to my mean sidekick, I look really, really normal. And it's like, no, because people have told me like how they've met you and stuff, right? So I know the truth about like your kinks.
Do tell.
Mm-hmm. So.
Do tell.
So it's my opinion that he's into everything.
It's not her opinion. It's something that she's heard.
Everything.
It's not her opinion.
All of it. Everything. Everything. I would not doubt that there's more than just a friendship with those two.
Oh.
And nobody's going to convince me.
No, she didn't.
She did.
No, she didn't.
Oh, yeah, she did. You coming back to sit down? Where the hell are you?
Yeah, give me a goddamn minute. Jesus Christ on a fucking crutch. Oh, you be quiet over there.
I gotta have Bam here for this because she's talking about my partner here. So
I'm coming.
Here, let me play a little more.
I'm listening. You can play.
So she paused at, there's a little more between you and I. That's where she paused.
Yeah, I heard that. Fucking slut. Oh, and as long as we're paused here, let me just go back to when my husband died, moved home, then mom died, and then my sister died, and then COVID hit. So, there was a lot going on there to let myself go. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on. There was. And a lot of people became depressed and went through a lot of shit.
And started drinking and shit. So, yeah. Vanessa?
Some didn't make it. Some didn't make it through. Because what the government did to us regarding COVID is messed up.
Got that shit right.
So, Bam, once upon a time, why do we got two of yous? What the hell are you doing, boy? There you go.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, Bam had to bust out the green screen for this one.
Yeah.
So, once upon a time, I went to work in South Dakota. I got hired as a general manager.
Didn't. Liabilities.
For United Airlines. And I had to hire 45 people, whatever. And Bam was there helping out. He was with, who were you with at the time?
American Airlines at the time, Eagle.
American Eagle. Okay, at Envoy. He was with
Envoy, yeah. That's who they were.
And I needed somebody permanent. I wanted a supervisor, and he knew what he was doing. So I told him, I recruited him. He said yes, so he came to work for me.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I only worked for fucking Continental / United Airlines for, oh God, I think at that time it was like really close to 8.5, 9 years.
Yeah, that's where we both started working for United Airlines, or Continental actually. And then the merger happened and United took over. And so that's how he and I met. He worked for me, and we were both not from South Dakota. So we would hang out. We would have dinner after work, and with all the other people that came out to help. And he was there with his husband. He moved the family over, and then a little while later, Jamie got sick, and
I don't even think we were there 8 months, and he died.
Yeah, that sounds right. So that's how I know Bam from. We were co-workers.
Never slept together. Never seen the man naked. Although, if I had to guess, I'd say he's uncut. Don't know.
I've seen him in drag, but only in pictures, right?
Yeah.
The pictures that you've all seen.
Same ones. And on the rare occasion when I show up with a Vanessa wig.
Yeah.
That's happened twice now.
So Bam is in no way, shape, or form confused about his gender?
Sexuality? My identity? No, I am a boy.
Bam, he's a definition of the word gay. Gay means happy. He's uber gay.
Well, I don't know about all that. Gay is not happy.
Well, gay means happy. So
I know it does, but I never made sense to me. Don me now our gay apparel. Oh, we're gonna put on our happy dress.
Happy apparel, yeah. Our happy.
That makes no sense. But I mean, hey, whatever.
Well, that was back then when gay meant just happy, not what it means now. It was an innocent time. So for this one, to try to,
yes, Dr. Freud, Miss Know-It-All, the all-seeing, the all-knowing VST. If that doesn't sound like a fucking venereal disease, I don't know what does. Careful, you might get that VST, girl.
That's good.
Make sure he puts a condom on. You don't know. You don't want to catch that VST.
Beware of VST. And she's so quiet. I don't know if she's watching the comments or. I don't know.
I think she's watching the comments.
Something about her saying that made her think for some reason.
Everything. I would not doubt that there's more than just a friendship with those two. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise.
I don't care.
Maybe the fact that we live in two different fucking states, but I mean, you okay? I live in Brownsville, according to you. That's fine. I don't care. I mean, whatever. Because why? Miss fucking Know-It-All. She knows everything about me.
Bam, shut up. You know you're in the other room over here, so just be quiet. Right?
Don't tell her that.
He used to. What, Michelle? What do you mean he bashes other people for doing the same thing? No, he doesn't, does he? Does he really? What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean, Michelle?
What do you mean? How? Nuh-uh.
Explain yourself, Lucy.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Because of the things that I've heard.
Oh, here we go. I've heard
from like the women that he's wronged.
Women. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That leads me to believe. That leads me to wonder. That leads me to hypothesize that
You notice how she's pausing so much and trying to choose her words very carefully?
Yeah, and she has to think of lies to go along with those words. I think she's talking about me, Tori. We're not 100% at this point.
No, she's talking about me.
Maybe the two of us.
Right now, she's talking about me.
Yeah. You know.
Apparently, I'm into all kinds of kink and stuff. And I don't know. I would wish she would list it all out. Maybe she will. I don't know. Well, yeah. Let's wait to see what she's gonna come up with.
I'll do. All that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I mean, if you're not hurting anybody, right?
Yeah. So what if I'm into kink? What about it?
You're into kink? Oh, okay. Candle wax on the nipples.
Oh shit, my black leather mask fell. Hold on.
Better chase that red ball around.
Yeah, I know. I got loose the other day and I couldn't find it. It was in my shoe. So I want to keep hearing what she's got to say.
You're not hurting anyone. The thing is, if you feel some sort of, you see, they're low vibrating. You all, I'm all about energy, right? You all know that the lowest form of vibration is guilt and shame. So if you are that man and you are hiding your real sexual thoughts, your real sexual boundaries, the fact that you may not have any.
She got you figured out right there.
She figured out I've got no sexual boundaries.
All right, let's tie him to the cross and get out the bow whip, the flogger, and just flog him.
Where, in my dungeon downstairs?
Yep.
Sheesh.
You know, all that shame and guilt brings down your vibration.
Ooh, you have
I give you a
vibrations?
fucking vibration. You know what?
What?
This one has got a problem. Even if I
No.
did like all that, if I like all that kink or whatever she's talking about, she's mad because I'd rather Bam spank me with a wooden paddle than have anything to do with her.
No, your ass is too hairy for all that.
I thought you never seen my ass.
And it's gray hair at that, too.
I object. But in all my, glorious kinky world that she's talking about, if that were true, so what? What the fuck do you care what somebody does? What the fuck do you care what somebody does behind their closed doors?
Yeah, I mean,
it's like I don't want to know what you do behind your closed doors.
Yeah, it's not like I mean, you light up like one of those candlesticks and you like stick it in your ass.
What?
Well, she has no electricity at her house, so I mean, she's got to walk around with something. So she walks around with a lit candle in her ass.
Just the thought of that's funny. Yeah, read the private comment there, buddy. Just so you know, okay.
Waxed weekly.
Natural, bro. Natural.
Uh-huh.
So even if I was into all this, this fantasy land she's creating, so what? What if Bam still did his drag and made money once a week?
Hey, it's whatever floats your damn boat. But when your boat has a bunch of holes in it, like her, then it becomes an issue. I mean, would I commentate on this if she told the truth? Probably not. Would I commentate on her on any of her videos if I didn't see her smoking something out of a glass pipe naked? Probably not. I mean, she puts this out there. She puts her life on the internet, and it's all a bunch of fucking lies. And you know it's a bunch of lies because it doesn't make any sense.
Welcome to the program, Fausto.
Hey, Fausto. And then when you show your God blessed taco to the world, and then you nonchalantly go, whoops, pardon me. That was an accident. No, it wasn't.
Right? Sorry, Fausto. Hope we didn't traumatize you too much. Welcome to the program.
What do you think? He has a bag over his head, the poor guy. I mean, he's scared to death.
Oh, man. Do you remember that guy, the unknown comic?
I do.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what else she's got to say. I'm humored now.
Those two are two of the lowest vibrating people I've ever seen in my life.
You want vibrating? Here you go.
You haven't looked in the mirror yet, Nessa. At least my vibrating doesn't require batteries. Thank you very much.
Oh.
They don't vibe high at all. They don't vibe high at all. You guys can tell. You guys can tell.
Oh, we can tell.
You guys can tell. You don't get like a wholesome, there's no bright light emitting from them.
Oh, kind of like your head. Yeah, there's no bright light in there at all.
There's no, look at them. I love when they're on. There's nothing like that. It's like danger,
Will Robinson.
And the people they attract are all the same low vibration. They're
She just called all you guys in the chat room low vibrational. How dare you talk to my people that way?
How dare you?
Jeez. Psycho hose beast.
all people with shame and guilt, shame and guilt, shame and guilt, shame and guilt. All of them. All of them. All of them. That's what makes them all really dangerous. So if you think you have like some kind of platform,
make that make sense. Shame and guilt, but that makes us dangerous. You care to expunge on that?
Who, me?
Her. She's not going to expunge because she doesn't even know what she's talking about.
and you have shame and guilt like that, and you're hiding all of that, like that's shame and guilt right now, right here. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine?
I sent you a text.
You have to let out your frustration. Can you imagine living with that shame and guilt? Plus, if like his finance, look, like it's one thing to be like financially, I have had to survive. It's been really hard, right? These last 8 years, everything that I'm going through, everything that I've been through, and I'm open about it, right?
She's saying that's what you
But
sent
for
her?
a man,
yeah, and that is what I sent her.
because you're a man.
Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to keep it together.
That was December 18th.
Like the fact that I've not had to file for bankruptcy is amazing. 18th. That is amazing. The fact that I've never had to. Ever. Honestly, for real. Really. Not that I never will. I mean, because President Trump, I don't know how many times, has done it. So, but the thing is, we all try not to, right?
Chapter bankruptcy she's talking about, that Donald Trump, how did we get to Donald Trump?
I don't know.
But imagine being that financially, I can understand a woman, but like the shame and guilt that it would happen if you were a man, having to contemplate, doing that and then actually following through with it, having to do that because you cannot sustain, your debt or whatever. Shame and guilt. On top of the shame and guilt you have because of your sexuality choices, shame and guilt. Shame and guilt. That's the lowest vibrating energy known to man. So what are you going to do? How are you going to deal with that? How do you cope with that? How do you cope with that? You get a whipping.
Ooh.
A whipping girl.
A whipping girl.
That's actually kind
That's
of
me.
Sexual. I mean, that's, you know, I mean, I enjoy a nice spanking every so often. I mean, who doesn't?
What was the movie? Weird Science. Remember Weird Science?
I remember with Kelly
What did she
LeBrock.
say? Yeah, they're having a party. She's like, what did she say?
Whips, chips,
Chains,
candle wax on the nipples.
Whips, dips, chains, whips, or something like that.
He can't actually do it, so he does it virtually.
You're an asshole.
Virtual whippings?
That's no fun. Nobody can feel that.
Is that what she said?
I think so. Ay, Aida, hasta aquí cae de la capacá, la cachatonda.
The hell are you talking about?
I don't know. Tired.
He does it virtually.
Were you speaking in tongue, babe?
Yeah, I'm tired.
No, he does it virtually. What I said, everything that I said right now.
Go ahead, pop those girls out.
He does
You
it
got them.
virtually.
Use them now. They much better than what you used to have.
Some of the places
No,
that
you might get laid
the
now.
places that he meets women in and stuff. He does it virtually.
Do tell.
He's into that kind of degrading women. If it's true that he's into that kind of degradation of women, if it's true that he's into S&M stuff, if all of that is true.
Is it true?
Then can you imagine the jollies that he gets?
Is it true that you're into that?
The strongest female, the most masculine and feminine female that he has ever seen, ever.
And that's why you have a
He knows
prostate.
that he could never touch, ever. To be able
She
to
says she's the most masculine
play
female we've
around
ever
with
seen,
me
and that explains why she has a
the way that
prostate.
he does
You
on
always
this
said
show,
she's getting her prostate checked.
Yeah.
he feels like he has power. That's therapeutic for him.
Yeah, you
That's
wanna
it. Chips, dips, chains, whips.
Chips, dips, chains, whips, right?
I'm not talking about candle wax on the nipples or anything like that.
There's a woman you would meet who's 10 times stronger than you. And guess what? She even still has her kids. Not on the brink of losing them either. And she would fight tooth and nail and 9mm.
Well, you know, and most women would fight tooth and nail to get their kids back. Not this one. Oh, you took my kid. Thank you for taking my children. Now I can have a life. Okay, if you wanted a life, bitch, you should never have opened up your legs to begin with. Not to mention the smell that came out of there. Fuck me in the ass, woman. Jesus Christ, what you trying to do? Kill the world? I mean, that's what started COVID. You opened your damn legs.
I don't think you want to start a discussion about who's a stronger woman, because there are plenty of stronger women out there.
Yeah, and we're not talking smell.
It takes a lot to be able to keep your family together. And sometimes it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But guess what? No one is going to, and I'll say 99% of the people are not going to walk away from their kids and pretend they didn't exist.
Yeah, not this one.
Because you hardly talk about them. You don't fight for them. You want to talk about a strong woman? We can have that conversation if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I know plenty of women that are single mothers and they work 2.5 fucking jobs to be able to pay the bills.
Yeah.
They rely on their kids to babysit each other and cook and clean the house.
Or they just do it alone. They do it all by themselves.
And they
Because
get
they
no
would
help from
die.
the state. They get
They
no
would
help from the
die.
state.
They would die before they would just give up their kids and let them go like that.
Yeah, unlike you. Oh, you took my kids? Okay, thank you. It's Vanessa vacation time.
It's
La
pretty
da da da
sadistic.
da, la da 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 da.
I'm being serious. Like it's pretty sadistic. Like, you know, I could really go really deeply. Like, I want to say a whole lot more
Mm.
because
could
I
too.
really think that there's really, I think that man is very, very dark.
Mm. How dark? How dark?
Well, I don't know. I mean, your hair is awfully black.
As dark as Mr. Taylor? Or are you talking about different kind of dark? Just asking.
I think that man is very, 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 very dark.
You're very, very,
And I
very,
think
very,
that
very
he's been
dark,
able
Manny.
to get this far in his life, masking that darkness. But the thing is,
charge my
Bam,
tennis racket.
did you show her my black leather mask?
I think I did. You know, I'm going to have to charge my tennis racket so I can come down there and give her a little spank on the ass, a little zap on the ass there. A little zap, zap.
If he would have never set his sights on me, I would have never known about him. I would have never known about him.
You knew about me from real politics. Don't even start that bullshit.
Oh, but remember,
But
she's got
because
to
he
pretend
targeted
she's the
me,
victim.
Then I was able to observe his behavior. And I don't need a degree or anything.
Yeah, you do.
Because I sense it.
What?
No, you don't.
I don't drunk text.
Somebody's feeding you a line of horseshit, and that's where you think you're this magical.
I just get emotional in text.
I can see it. And all I need to do is sense it. I see the little nuances that other people may not see.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get feedback about the true life of it, of the person, of the darkness, it's Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's hate mongering on that page.
Hate mongers.
He wants them to see me as a slut, as a hoe. He wants them to see me like that.
I don't necessarily. I don't. I know Bam says what he says. I know that much for sure. But is he wrong?
I say a lot.
He does. He does.
Do I get carried away with what I say? Sometimes.
He could do to me with his hands what he wishes he could do to me. He's doing it by proxy psychologically.
What?
Doing it by proxy psychologically. I know that y'all may not understand what I'm saying, but
yeah, you don't even understand what you're saying.
I was just going to say that. Stay the fuck out of my head.
It is such a deep-seated, next-level type of psychopath. It's really bad. It's really bad.
1-800 choke that hoe.
And when I know all this about someone, right? At least the other one, the one that's aside, that he don't care. He shows how strange he is.
I think she's talking about me now.
You show how strange you are, man? How do you do that?
I don't know.
He shows how strange he is. He shows how bizarre he is.
Oh, I do.
It makes him a little less, still dangerous, but it's a little less dangerous because you see the strangeness. You see how bizarre he already is. But the main one, The fact that he tries so hard to look straight-laced, that it makes it all the more worse.
So in other words, I finish a live, and then I go and put on my black leather suit and black mask with the ball gag and grab my chips.
Your chips.
Whips.
Well, you're gonna have chips next week. You're gonna have some chips.
Whips and a paddle and all that stuff. And what else?
Now you're talking, Daddy. Now you're talking my language. Come
So
and
I'm
make
like
my bum a nice shade of crimson.
I'm like Batman.
Oh, Vanessa.
I don't think a man that's built like him should be having an opinion on my body.
I actually never do. I don't.
I'm the one with the opinions. Get it right, bitch.
That's how you know she never watches. She just goes by what people tell her. The queen of what people tell her, and then she goes on and rambles on about it.
I don't think a man that's built like him, because I'm sure if we saw him all splayed out, y'all know it. There's probably growths of little growths. You know what I mean? Little growths here and there. Things that should probably be like cauterized somewhere here and there.
The fuck is she talking about?
I don't know.
What kind of growth is she talking about?
Nobody knows. I mean, Vanessa, you want to see gross? Go find a full-length mirror. I mean, go into Kmart. Do you have Kmart's down there? Walmart's. Go into a Walmart dressing room. Drop your drawers. You'll see the grossness spewing out your crotch. I mean, it'll look like a fucking octopus coming out of there. That's gross.
You know? Do we know? I bet.
I want to know what kind of growth.
All right, but people don't think about that. Because you're like all covered up.
Why? Because I don't show my taco all the time? Yeah.
Well, I mean, nobody really needs to see the taco, just like nobody needs to see the tidbits or the Holy Trinity or whatever it is you call your situation you got over there. Nobody needs to see that. Nobody wants to see it. Well, maybe a couple.
Yep.
I know nobody wants to see any of this business. They want to hear this business and want to see it.
Exactly, Jess. I'm being serious. Like y'all people, like he is. I don't think people realize how textbook
what?
That guy is.
Textbook what?
Which is sad.
Oh,
it's sad for me because I'm his target.
Not a target. Target. She has to use that word target.
Well, and she likes to use the word victim too.
She's got to be a victim, so she's got to use target.
Yeah.
I was going to say something and I forgot.
Yeah, it happens. Old age, you know. Well, Valerie, evidently you didn't hear my roast back. But you just go ahead and think. You just go on, girl.
It's not going to be
go on with your badass self.
What he wants right now. It's not going to be enough.
There she goes again, insinuating that I want to do physical harm to her.
And Valerie, if you think that was a roast, girl, you better check yourself because it wasn't all that. Now, what I did back, that was all that bag of chips, a ho-ho, and a Twinkie.
She was trying to roast.
I mean, she tried to roast me, but she didn't roast me.
But really, I don't give a fuck.
I don't either. I took it away from her and I shoved it right up her ass and pulled it out the front.
Yeah, and I know where she's getting this information from, and yeah. But Bam, I ask you again.
Huh?
I'm going to ask you one more time. I'm going to
Ask
ask
me.
you again.
Ask me.
If I was a dungeon master,
Mm-hmm.
who the fuck cares? So what?
I mean, yeah. Do you charge
What
for your
happened?
services?
What
Because
happened
you
was
can make money spanking people. I mean, people are into being spanked.
yes, they are.
And if you're any good, you can make a lot of money at it.
I got a few words. Let's see a little more of this nonsense.
And I know that.
And she wants to sit there and act all innocent. That's why she's just there, like, watch. She's just.
And I know that.
You don't know shit.
I know that.
Well, she thinks she knows shit. In all reality, she don't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at? What's over there?
It's almost too like he wishes.
Do you have a removable snatch and it's sitting next to you?
He
Is that
knows
what you're looking at?
He never touched me. He knows that he could never do whatever he wants to me, whether it would be to degrade me, to do whatever he wants, whether it's violence, whatever it is, anything that he could do to me, if he knew that the world would never know, that he would physically do to me. The fact that he knows that he can't do that, it bothers him. And that's another reason he does that, because it makes him feel better that other people put me down.
Right, Chuck? Right there with you, buddy.
Like the thing that he desires to have within his midst, not in his midst.
You mean these?
Like in his midst, like in his grasp.
No, Ophelia's in here?
I'll degrade her in this way.
Do we really degrade her? I mean, does it? Okay, most of what she comes out with. Let's have this fucking discussion now.
Okay.
She goes out there, comes public. I know, Bam. We'll get another 15 minutes. I know you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
You put your life out there public.
You do.
Thinking you're showing yourself as a victim, but really making a fool of yourself.
You are.
Because you're doing all this crap and making it public, making yourself look like a fool.
Yep.
And then along comes this page, that page, and we start commenting and talking about it. Is that degrading? I mean, this is stuff that you put out there yourself. We just happen to comment and criticize it.
Hello, Ophelia. If you're in here, I haven't seen you, but hola. ¿Cómo está? You know, I have to admit, some of the things that come out of my mouth are borderline abusive, bullying, 10,000% true about her. Do I degrade her? I guess I did. So. I guess I did when I said she has crooked tits smoking out of a glass pipe. I guess that's a little degrading. But I mean, hey, now she's got new tits and her nipples are like pointing every which way, but the normal way. Is that degrading? Maybe.
But like you said this. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
You said this before. How can you degrade someone when all you're doing is repeating about something that they say about themselves?
Well, this is true. But, like I said, 98% of everything that comes out of her mouth is nothing but a pack of lies. And I've said this, I don't know how many times. If it doesn't make sense, it's a lie. And you can break it down any way you want to. And it's never going to make any sense. Maybe to the person that's telling it will. But Judge Judy says it every day in her courtroom. If it doesn't make sense, it's a lie. It's not the truth. And it's like, as much as I hate that woman, God, do I hate Judge Judy. I mean, she is a bitch. But it's true.
You don't hate her. You just don't like her for being so harsh.
I dislike her. I don't hate anybody because you got to know somebody in order to hate her. Like Vanessa. She says, I hate her. I don't hate this woman. I don't know her. I actually kind of like her because she entertains me. This is cheap entertainment. Well, it's not cheap. It costs me $100 a month to watch her.
Not that it matters anymore right now, but you've said it, I've said it, we've said it both together. We've said it holding fucking hands that we don't hate this woman.
Yeah.
Never have. This hate word she brought up on her own. And she needs that narrative. She needs to feed that narrative.
Absolutely. And she'll use any derogatory word that she can. And is hate derogatory? Yeah, I think it is. It can be. Absolutely.
She needs to be the victim.
She's got to be. Because she plays it so well.
And there's so much. I mean, look at all these videos in the past of her saying one thing and now she's saying something else. You know what? And I don't care who the fuck is watching this. I truly believe that Frank Marr, Ofelia Moreno, and John Allen had nothing to do with her Christmas Eve 2020 beating.
I believe it too because it doesn't make any sense.
And I'll keep defending that until I see something different.
Why would they? It makes no sense. I mean, Ophelia, does John have a bit of a hard-on for Vanessa? Maybe just a little bit of a hard-on.
Well, you would too if somebody was accusing you of...
Oh, absolutely.
Creating organized crime situation.
Absolutely. But, hiring somebody to beat her up makes no sense. They're not the mafia. And who's this? She's a nobody.
Calling him a stalker.
She's a fucking nobody.
Calling him a stalker because she invited the public to meet her. And then he shows up.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he's stalking her. Come the fuck out and get Vanessa. Have some common sense. Oh, wait. Common sense isn't so common with you, is it? Oh, wait. Sense isn't even common with you.
No sense at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like, and I'm sorry to say this, and I want to say generally speaking, the radical liberals, that if you don't agree with them, then you're part of hate, or what's the other word for hate? One of the, you're just a hater. You're the opposite. You're homophobic. You're everything.
So you would be Vanessa, in sense.
Ophelia, I know you don't have to convince me or nothing. I truly believe in my heart you, Frank, and John had nothing to do with that at all.
It doesn't make any sense why you would. But according to her, and the more she tells the story of that night, December 24th, 2020 or 2019, whatever the fuck year it was, the more people that gets put in it. Manny was in there for a while.
Yeah, she named me in that group one time. Like, whoa.
She did.
Slow your roll, woman.
So, the more she talks about it, the more she's going to believe it. And the more, it's like that telephone game. You tell somebody one thing and then they tell somebody and it goes on. And then by the time you get to the end of it, it's not even what it started out.
Yeah, totally.
She's playing the telephone game herself. She doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about half the time.
Yeah. I don't care. This broad can say what she wants. trying to hide from the actual truth. And we said this before. That's why she doesn't want anybody coming over here listening to how things really are about her.
Yeah, because
She
we're going to
doesn't want them
expose
to
it.
hear the actual truth.
Yeah, we're going to expose it.
That's why once you visit over here or any of the other pages, she's going to say, no, don't come back here no more. Don't come back here no more. No, you stay over there. She's got to feed this fake ass piece of shit bullshit story for whatever she thinks she's going to gain from this. I don't know. It's all going to catch up. You know that? Remember that chant? Lock her up with Hillary Clinton? You know, I never jumped in on that for this one. I didn't want to see her in jail. I never said I wanted to see her in jail behind bars. But I did want her to be accountable for her actions.
Oh, yeah.
I also think it's bullshit to be accusing law enforcement to just give her 12 arrests for no reason, like false arrests.
Yeah, and accusing them of oh, you don't like me because of my political beliefs, and that's why you arrest me. No, you actually did something wrong. I mean, you're not Patty fucking perfect, Vanessa. You're not. As much as you like to believe you are, you're not. And I can't wait till the day that court happens for the $74,000 of food stamps and medical bills that you made the state of Texas pay. And I hope they make you pay every penny plus interest, and it equals like $1 million. Hey, there's a lot of interest there. Compounded daily. Texas is a loan shark, don't you know? Messenger, it says.
Let me see. For crying out loud, she's a nurse and biologist and never uses foul language. Go live with her. I think debate is good.
I went live with her once. I'd like to do it again, but she won't have me. She don't like me. She hates me.
Valerie, she doesn't. She would not accept because she wouldn't let me speak.
She tried to not let me speak.
Yeah, Bam was on with her once, and he pretty much told her like it is, and it.
Yeah, and after that, it's like, I'm going to invite you to go live. Yeah, nothing? Not just as I thought. Yeah, because you already had it shoved up your ass once. You're not going to let it happen again, are you?
Yeah, so that's not going to happen. Anybody who is going to detract or divert from her narrative, it'll never happen. You know, I've got an open invitation for her to come on my program and speak the truth.
Love to have her here.
No chat room, no criticisms, no, just straight up question answer. I want to know some things. Give her a chance to speak on certain things and come clean on certain things, which we'd like for her to do. Yep. All we ever wanted for her was to accept, acknowledge, and say, yep, you know what? I fucked up. I did this. I shouldn't have done that. Or I did this. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and if she doesn't believe that she smoked out of a glass pipe, we'll show her the video. She doesn't believe that she snorted cocaine on live on, we'll show her the video.
I'll promote them degrading her in this way. And the thing is, like, he's gone his whole life probably thinking that he's smarter than everybody. He's not smarter than me.
Right, Gene?
Because I can see, I see everything about both of them.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. The sad thing is that
we haven't spoken live, met ever, and you're going to claim to know everything about me or about him? How is that possible? I don't claim to know everything about you. I claim to know everything because you put it out there in public. Of course, we know a lot about you, but that's the only reason why.
Even if
Is that how you spell bruja?
and even if they see
Bruja?
it,
In Spanish, that means witch.
Yeah, I know what it means. We have a
Yes.
bar up here called Brujas.
That's what it means. Yeah.
Yeah.
Witches.
they like it because they hate me. The sad thing is that the police can't see it.
Because there's nothing to see. There's nothing to see.
There's nothing left to see. Why? Because you've showed it all already.
No,
I
she's
mean, what
talking
more
about us.
could you possibly show us?
Karen, I don't want to promote him. I've been trying to ignore it, but it's like, I don't want to promote him.
Right.
I do not want to promote him. I'm not going to promote him. I've been politely ignoring the question. Politely. Why am I going to promote the name of a man who's doing everything he can to degrade me without physically putting his hands on me?
I mean, if I had to physically touch you, I'd probably vomit all over you. I mean, you know how when you just walk into the room of like, and you just have this feeling come over you. If I ever was physically around Vanessa, I'd probably have this feeling of filth just cover me. Yeah, and it's like, and I'm not. It's probably because of all the lies she says, and well, we all know she doesn't have any running water, and I mean we've seen her actually with wet hair. What, like 3 weeks ago? Probably because that place she was staying at after surgery. She actually took a shower for the first time in I don't know how many years, but
yeah, I don't know if she's got running water, and I have no idea. I know she's got electricity.
Oh, she paid the electric bill.
Hasn't she been inside doing a live or no? I don't know.
No, she hasn't been in her house lately.
The big one, the big one didn't do anything. He had neither one of them.
Oh, she's alive again.
Do I need to go get my progress reports from the plastic surgeon that I saw when I was 19? 19.
No, 19.
This has been in the works for 20 years. That man has nothing to do with my body. This has been in the works for 20 years. Diane says I missed you as well. There was no way that
I miss you like sore dick on a wedding night.
And then knowing that I was going to have to be replacing something, I knew when exactly I was going to get something done.
And for the record, I could give two craps about her having plastic surgery. I could care less. You want to blow up your whatever parts? Go blow them up. You want to
blow up your rubber parts? Is that what you just said?
You want to remove whatever you want to remove? Go remove it. I don't care. That's none of my business. But I am going to say,
probably should have went to a
money should go to your kids before
absolutely
you to yourself.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, June starts child support month. I'm sure you know that already.
I mean, your girls just had her birthday. What'd you get them? Nothing.
Yeah, but Whitney, why are you bringing it up though? Like, why are you bringing it up here? That's weird too that you're bringing it up.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Fucking weird.
Like, why are you bringing their stories over here though? And why are you watching it?
Yeah, I know she's live. I'm not gonna. There's nothing there yet.
Oh, you're watching it?
And why?
Here you go.
Why would you make me aware of how they degrade me? Um, 10 other people have been talking about how they watch me, and so have I. But no one else has gone into detail. No one.
There's no detail.
No one.
And for the record, I'm not gonna
Yeah?
stop the video. I'm gonna keep playing it.
What's the record?
For the record, I'm not afraid of if they come in and try to arrest me for some kind of whatever harassment or whatever. I don't care. I ain't gonna run like a little girl.
We have not gone into detail.
I
Deal
mean,
with it. I will deal with it. I'm prepared to deal with it.
Think that
I mean,
I'm
isn't it
wild.
called the First Amendment, freedom
When I
of speech?
they degrade me.
I'll take my mugshot with a big freaking smile.
I'll just add it to my collection.
I think I covered all the bases when I said they degrade me. They degrade me.
In your opinion, because you degrade yourself pretty much.
You do.
They want people to think I'm a hoe.
Well, you know,
They make fun
if
of
the
my
pump
body.
fits.
Wasn't there talk about her working the trailer parks before?
Well, she's the one that said that she's gonna work the donkey shows.
Well, somebody else said that, not from this program.
All of that.
But you know, I seen a video of her saying that the only job she could get was selling herself. Can't remember where I seen that video, but I even played it here.
I was 3 years old. 3. You
hear that?
My areola was bitten when I was
She's
3
a donkey
years old.
special.
3.
Did she even have an areola when she was 3 years old? I don't know what
Supposedly it got bit off.
Talking about a wound that happened
and they got sewed back on. I don't know.
A scar that was formed on a 3-year-old female child's areola.
Happened to her in daycare, remember? She told us that story.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Why are you watching it? Why do you watch it?
Okay, this is getting a little boring here. Should I speed up a little bit?
Yeah. So I'm going to bed soon anyway.
Let me tell you what's going to happen here.
Oh, what's going to happen?
What?
Enlighten me.
They are going to talk about, well, your apology is too late because they're going to love how you brought those details over here. They are.
What?
I think she's threatening somebody else there.
And how you kept doing it.
That's what she's doing. I think she's threatening somebody.
And you can't undo it.
Oh, no, it can be undone.
Okay. I'm going to forward because there's too many
degraded.
Silent pauses here.
It's because she's got to think about lies to say. I mean, at least when I pause, I'm trying to think of a word.
What? Or did they go live? You shouldn't agree that they even have a show that does a very good job of protecting herself from seeing the damage that they do to her.
What damage
Why
do we
would
do to
you
her?
do that?
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't think we do any damage.
Okay, I gotta forward.
Let me know that you've done that. Like Michelle Lee would never do this to me. I hate to say this. Oh.
Okay, nothing to say.
I breed energies. About four or five.
Okay, I'm skipping forward.
Not only that, it's no one ever brings the gossip over here.
Yo, right.
Ever. No
All right,
one
I think
ever.
we're done with this video.
Yeah, probably a good thing too, because my fat ass has got to get in the
anymore.
bed.
Hate watching.
Hate watching.
I got you, didn't I?
Hate watching.
They
I
never
actually
grow
enjoy
into a
watching.
wolf.
If I hate watching, I don't waste my
See, like, when I'm
time.
very serious about something, you do not look autistic. What are we supposed to look like?
Not you.
Spectrum. We are all different. We're just different.
That's her
You're
cover
different, all right.
to try to say she's on the spectrum because everybody on the spectrum is different. So she's trying
different.
to use that as a cover. Oh, I'm in here somewhere. You know, I'm yeah. Right. Don't buy it.
No
Don't
two
share
one
it.
of us is the same.
I mean, fuck, I'm different too, bitch.
Everything about toy trains, every single snow globes, all of it, everything you can imagine, because we're lower functioning. We're still gonna freak out.
She's trying to act special.
But others of us, we're just gonna have to deal with it, right? It's just gonna be different a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that.
Skipping forward.
I'd rather have people that are neurotypical and silent watchers, or neurodivergent, but they're not, you know, trying to be their manip. He less than 5 minutes left. 2 minutes and 55 seconds. And they
Her counting down to the 8-hour mark.
Yep. So anyway, I'm done.
You know, it's really sad that you have to do an 8-hour whatever this is for her on a holiday because you have no friends, no family whatsoever to speak of, and that she has to do this for 8 hours. That's really sad that you
8 hours alone.
That has come to you.
8. This is crazy, but it's okay. Y'all were here.
Yeah, you're cray cray, all right.
One time she did an 8-hour live video. No, she didn't. Yes, she damn well did. And she kept her audience. She sustained it. Yeah. 8 hours. That's crazy.
All right, that's enough of that.
Hasta luego, you cray cray ho. Row, row, row ya ho.
8 hours.
Gently down the street.
Remember last time? What was the longest one she did last time? Like 7 hours?
It was either 6.5 or 7 hours with What's Her Nuts.
Oh no, that was after. She did one afterwards.
No. That other crazy bitch. 2 crazy bitches on the same show. Look the fuck out.
Overload. Yeesh. Well, there you have it.
There you'll have that.
She came back live a few minutes ago, but then she left. And then she came back again. Oh yeah, she's on again.
She probably had to stop to refuel her nose.
Or maybe go pee.
Did I just do that out loud? Did I just do that out loud? Oh, pardon me. Oh, I did it again.
Oh well. I think I've had enough for the day.
God knows I have. Lordy, 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 lordy.
Bam, you're a trooper for hanging out this late. I know you're supposed to be in your second dream already, but
I know, and I think I have a field trip tomorrow too, so fuck me. I don't even get to come home after morning routes.
Field trip?
Yeah, no, I don't have one on the 31st because that's the last day, so I know I don't have one, but I've had a field trip every day for the past 20 days. Saturday I took the band to graduation, so they played at graduation. That was 4 hours of my life. It was fun. So I sat out in really bad part of town, sleeping in my bus with the door open. Tomorrow I'm taking some kids to B&G Club. Do we even call them Boys and Girls Clubs anymore? Because, I mean, is that politically correct anymore?
You know, that's a good question. As far as I'm concerned, I think they're still Boys and Girls Clubs.
Well, so as far as I'm concerned, they're still boys and they're still girls. This other shit doesn't even fucking exist.
If they want to change the name of that, that's curse them for doing it.
Julio, I am not going to dream about her fat cat. There is no way ever in my life will I ever dream about that heifer's taco. Jesus, I still can't get the image out of my mind, and that's been, what, 3 weeks now? Since she's shown it? Oh. I know you're just fucking with me. I know.
So,
what?
The one person that keeps coming over, defending Vanessa, calling us haters. She called me mean one day.
Oh, are you mean?
She said I was mean.
Oh.
I wanted to say it like, she called me a Democrat. Remember that video of the little girl? Daddy called me a Democrat. It's our little drive-by visitor, Doris Rita.
Doris Rita, I don't know who she is.
Yeah, she's one of VT's main minions.
Ooh. Yeah. Well,
seems like a very nice lady, but she's lost.
Is she lost? Yeah. Well, Doris, hang out with us a little bit more. We'll get you on the straight and narrow. We'll set you on the right path. The path to Jesus. We'll get you on the right path, girl.
She thinks Vanessa is the cat's meow.
Girl, we'll get you off that heathen's path, and we'll pick you up, move you over, and set you on the right path.
Yeah. So there's that. Not that I care. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us on this Memorial Day.
Yes, I had a good time spending today with y'all. And just remember, it's not a happy Memorial Day for everybody. And for some people, it's the worst day of their lives. But Thank you for your services.
always tell the service member you see them, thank you for your service. They are the brave ones for sure. Defending our right to do what we're doing right now. All of you, whatever you're doing all day long.
Although, with the new XYZs and the whatever generation we have going on right now, is it really free anymore? Because, you know, we got the coddle generation growing up to run shit. I mean, is there any freedoms left? Oh my God, you offended me. Oh, put him in jail. Hang him from the tree.
Yeah, people are too thin-skinned, too offended so easily, triggered easily, offended easily, way too much. Too easily. For some reason. Why is that?
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little thick skin. I mean, it didn't hurt me. I mean, I got my ass beat growing up. It didn't hurt me. It turned me into the asshole that I am now. Ah!
Good job, man.
I know, right? You can thank my parents for that shit. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Anyway.
I'm sending my fat ass to the recliner.
You have a good night. Don't get to work late tomorrow. Get some rest. And we'll talk to you next time. Everyone, thanks for hanging out with us on this entertaining program tonight. Hope you enjoyed it.
Hasta luego.
Joe's Kids All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Ciao.
Good evening.